Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. Today is Saturday the 1st, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning earlier than I wanted to. I was up crazy late last night. We went out to a Tom and Danny event and then ended up staying out way later than they showed up, but I'm just too old to be out that late most of the time. But did get up, got a few things done, nothing too major. Hung around a little bit, got the dog outside, got that taken care of. Did jump in the hot tub for a bit, got back up finally. Out of there, wife got up, so I had the dog fed and hang. There was a custom motorcycle building shop and parts supply or something. I'm not usually what the business is, 100%, but they had a swap meet scheduled. They've been promoting the heck out of for the last few weeks now. They have my schedule. I'm gonna go check it out, and rolled up in there and took the motorcycle over, and there was two bikes parked out front. Looked like the people showed up, I guess the shop, whatever kind of thing. Parked next to them in the parking lot. It's a tiny little parking lot, so I didn't know where the parking would be because they're doing 10 by 10 vendor spots that they won't have much room in there. So rolled up, and there's one guy, or a couple, looking an older couple, that had some motorcycle parts spread out on a couple tables and some like beach blanket type looking things hanging up like they were selling, and just a few random old parts. And then I went across the parking lot to another person had a little booth set up, and they were trying to sell a old Swin motorcycle, not motorcycle, sorry, a pedal bike, a Stinger, whatever, but they were asking $3,000 for it, but it did not look like the original vintage. It looked like the remake retro made vintage thing. So can't imagine anything that new would be worth $3,000 on a pedal bike, but maybe it's in market. I don't know anything about, but had some old helmets and then some Chinese knockoff junk that I didn't understand, but it was really lackluster at best. Then I walked over and looked like the shop itself had put out some stuff, like some old toolboxes and whatnot, and they had a bunch of tools like in the plastic containers, but nothing open. And so I didn't know what was in the toolbox like containers, and wasn't really concerned enough to open them all up and spend the time figuring it out. So could have made more sense to have them open, so at least I would have seen sanders or whatever the heck was in there, who knows, but it is what it is. Walked around towards the shop where they had some other like wheels and stuff from motorcycles out there, and a few guys standing in the shop working. Nobody said boo to me, which I was really strange. The old couple, when I first walked up, they said hello, that was it. And then I walked past the garage, looked in there, kind of what they do, and did not have any like welcoming, like, hey, we're out here promoting our business also, or nothing type feel to it, which was really sad and strange. But walked back out, and there was a lady who had like a little George Foreman grill set up, not running yet, and she had like some bags of chips or something from her. She's on her phone, and of course didn't say nothing to me either. So felt that was, I don't know if that was like their welcome committee or what was going on. They had two motorcycles for sale. One, all the wires ripped out all over it, like it was either still being built or being disassembled. I couldn't tell which, and I couldn't tell if it had been together for a long time and they tore it apart to fix it, or if it was still in the process of being put together. I don't know which. But the bike next to it had a for sale sign on it with no information, no year, make, model, price, nothing on it, and wasn't a bike I really wanted anyway, so wouldn't have mattered. But it would have been nice just to, I don't know, have that information on the bike. So that was my entire trip through, about as long as it took me to tell you about it. And then got back to the motorcycle and rode away with only one old couple that had their booth set up that said hello. So that was it. None of the employees that worked there, nothing said anything. I was like, man, it's so sad. You guys have an opportunity here to like really kind of promote your business and show a welcoming face of like, hey, this is who we are, this is what we do. Maybe you have other stuff you worked on. And the guys in the shop didn't even see what I rode up on. They had no idea. I could have been judging it from there because they were in the shop, couldn't see what I rolled up on. But I rolled up on a motorcycle. You're a motorcycle shop. You would have thought you would at least, I don't know, taken a slight attempt to make a customer out of me, but nope, not the case. So who knows, it is what it is. And got back on the bike, ran around, hit a couple of yard sales, and just kind of out on the bike anyway. And man, maybe I'm just over the whole yard sale thing. I rarely find anything that I even want. Like if people offer me, like, hey, having you out here for free, virtually never would I even take anything home from a yard sale. And it's that whole thing that kind of, I don't know, it is what it is. So, oh, look, there's a little house over there for sale. So kind of interesting. It's for sale by owner, which is a weird way to do things nowadays. But that place, the guy almost always, who normally went through here, has these garages are open, has a stereo blaring so loud I can't hear my headphones. even when I'm like running or walking by here. And I remember thinking like, man, I feel so bad for his neighbors. So I bet they're happy to see that first cell sign go up, because it is loud as hell. Like I'll be 4 houses away and it's still annoyingly loud. So yeah, that makes it nice that for everybody else around here that he's leaving. So anyway, back to the thing. Got back to the house, told my wife about the yard sales. There's some out there. I said, but I think you'd really be interested in me there. So she talked about, since she left a little bit early yesterday, and with her leaving at regular time a couple times a week to go see her dad every week, that she's kind of wanted to go get some stuff caught up. So she was going to go into work, and I said, great, let me know if anything I can do for you. She headed off, got a few things accomplished, and came back home and said she was heading home. So when she was like, I'm gonna go lay down. So I went and laid down in bed, and I just basically, when she walked in, I slipped the covers back. All before that, I had a couple of dogs get dropped off in that time frame. I had 2 more dogs that come. They're here often, so I know the dogs real well. Everybody's getting along. We played outside for a while. Got some good energy burn out of them, which is always fun. So got that. I laid down. Wife crawled in next to me and said, let's lay down and take a little nap. And next thing I know, it's 6:30 p.m. Like we were in bed a lot. Like we were there a long time. So I think it was probably, I don't know, 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours we laid down for, which is a large chunk of time. But we both needed it. We both didn't get much sleep last night. We were up way too late. And then today she was not feeling great because she drank too much last night. So she was kind of suffering that a little bit, but not too bad. So yeah, we had that. Got up and we were trying to decide what we were gonna do for dinner. I'm like, I'm not hungry. Like, I know it's kind of weird. My buddy does that to me sometimes. I said, I'm gonna go outside and play with the dogs. And then I fed all the dogs and stuff when I got up at 6:30. So I was gonna go outside and play with the dogs for a little bit. And then I'm gonna probably come in a little early, and I'll knock out like some chips and salsa for my dinner, because sometimes I do that. And went out, hung out with the dogs for a while, having a cigar, came back in, squished up a avocado, and then dumped in some salsa in it, and ate a full avocado and, I don't know, maybe a quarter cup of salsa mixed up together with some chips, and watched a little bit of TV with her, and that was my dinner. So avocado is good for you, and chips are not horrible for you, and salsa is pretty good for you most of the time. So got myself a nice super late dinner, early snack we won't call it, kind of thing. So from there, pretty much wrapped it up and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.